Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, we've been covering another story out of Baltimore, well, Owens Springs, Maryland, concerning this dude right here. This guy is pathetic. His name is James Weems Jr., age 59, retired police officer, Baltimore police officer, and ex-Marine. This guy right here, we've been covering this case all week that's been running. This guy, whose wife, Shanteri Weems, who's currently locked up after shooting him because he messed the business up and did some foul stuff, has been on trial this week for doing some crazy stuff concerning a certain young lady who was 10 at the time. It just come to find out he's been found guilty on all charges. We've been covering the case, and this is the news so far. This guy right here is a plumb idiot, and he thinks everybody's stupid around him. Some people need to be shown the flowers. This is Exhibit A right here. Look.
Is breaking news.
That breaking news at 11 o'clock, guilty on all counts. That is the verdict a jury handed down tonight against a former Baltimore police officer, James Weems, accused of molesting children at his wife's daycare. Welcome to the news at 11, everyone. I'm Rick Ritter. Weems did not appear to show any emotion in the courtroom when he learned his fate tonight, and he is at the Baltimore County Detention Center being held without bond. WJZ investigator Mike Helgert has covered this trial gavel to gavel, is in your corner tonight with what was certainly emotional reaction from the courthouse in Towson.
James Weems Jr. was immediately taken into custody. He is now facing 2 possible life sentences. The defendant in an open-collared white dress shirt walked into court before the verdict, free for the last time.
He's guilty.
We got out of here. Everything. Put him where he deserves. Lock him up.
There was relief outside the courthouse after jurors found him guilty on all counts for sexually abusing, raping, and showing pornography to a girl now 12 years old who attended Little Kids Castle, the daycare his ex-wife operated in Owings Mills.
Justice for all the babies. The ones that we don't know about, the ones that we do know about, everybody.
Weems, a retired Baltimore police officer, drove the van at the daycare and admitted looking at pornography while taking the children to their schools. But he claimed he never intentionally showed it to them or touched anyone. The jury didn't buy it and believed the girl, who broke down in tears following her testimony.
What do you want to say on behalf of the victim?
She's loved. She's very loved. She has a ton of support. We all have her back. We always will.
She's incredibly brave. There are adults who do not have the bravery that she has. And I mean, seeing what happened in that courtroom, you can certainly understand it. I am absolutely in awe of her strength.
Prosecutors have charged Weems with abusing other children and may bring other cases.
With a second-degree rape conviction, he can get 15 years mandatory minimum without parole, up to life. So at this point in time, our plan is to go to sentencing, see what the sentence is, and we can make a decision at a later date.
Weems' former wife, Shanteri, also testified. She shot him at a Washington, D.C. hotel in a confrontation just days after she learned of the allegations. She remains in prison serving a 4-year sentence.
I'm happy for these kids that's getting justice. I'm just thanking God, because this could have went another way.
What do you think Shanteri would say?
She'd be cussing, but she will be thanking God too.
He's where he should be.
Prosecutors asked for enhanced penalties in this case because of the victim's age. Sentencing will take place in early January.
Guys, that's the news. James Weems Jr. facing a double life. Already been convicted. His sentence can go all the way to double life for what he did. Wife even came to jail, from prison, testifying on why she shot him. And like I said, y'all need to let that lady out of there, man. Need to let her out. Some crimes are circumstantial, and the circumstances justifies the action. She didn't kill him, and she could have. She popped him. That was it. Because the answers didn't meet up with the questions. Remember what was said, when she was talking about it, because they didn't bring that up in court, because she's already locked up about that. So the question was somewhat watered down in what they asked her when she took the stand. But if you remember, she shot him and she said, hey, I don't want him to do this to no other kid. In addition to, he helped ruin her dream and put a stain on everything she worked hard to build and brought him along with it. And all he had to do was drive the damn truck like a responsible adult and take the kids to and fro from school to school. And he couldn't even do that right. He couldn't even do that right. I feel so sad for that lady, and she get hella respect from me. They need to let her out of there because she could have killed him and she didn't. Either way, let's go back over some of the stuff that was said. 12-year-old girl, well, 10-year-old girl, now 12, took the stand. Key witness. Yeah, he showed me this stuff on the phone. Reenacted some of the stuff, showing her to see if it could excite her at 10 years old, sexually excite her. Then he got up there and took the stand the other day. We tore that apart. This guy is a plumb fool. Oh, I would watch it when I was transporting the kids back and forth. I would only look at the adult material when the kids was in the car. So you didn't look at it when you was around your wife, but you claim she introduced it to you. That's another thing. He blamed his wife for his addiction in porno movie, adult films. I'm trying not to say that word. You two be crying. You understand what I'm saying? What kind of man does that? My wife was the first one that introduced me to it. This man, 59 years old, was in the military and a police officer. So as a police officer, you've seen all kind of vile sexual stuff. And you know the MO of a lot of people that lead up to doing this type of stuff. You ain't never seen no adult movie in your whole life? Everybody seen the Playboy magazine. You was in the military. I know you seen an adult film because them dudes be in there, and a lot of them ain't got girls. And part of being manly a lot of times, when it's a bunch of dudes around, is having that type of material. We all know that. You 59, I'm 51. I came across adult material when I was like 16 years old by accident. That never happened to you. Living in Baltimore, living all over. You was never exposed to what men and women do on film or in magazines. Now your wife's a super freak. She brought it to you. It was possible that they seen it when we was in the van. I gave them my cell phone or my tablet when we would go and identify airplanes. Here, look at this. You didn't have enough sense. Like if what you say is true, which is a lie. You ain't have enough sense to wipe your stuff clean, your search history clean, so that wouldn't come up. How much movies was you watching to where when they can push any button, then it pop up? Your wife didn't know that? Come on. This woman locked up 4 years because this guy chose to do wrong when he knew the difference between right and wrong. She's locked up. The business is all over the news, y'all. Her name will always be synonymous with what her husband did, or ex-husband probably now. I want you to think about this. This guy ruined everything. Nobody ruined your dream of being a police officer where you went and retired. Nobody ruined your dream of being a Marine, which you went and finished your term. But you go and get married, find a woman that'll follow you through the battlefield of life, and you turn around and put the bayonet right in her back and ruin her stuff. That woman would be out here right now with a flourishing business if she had never met you. Sat up there and told things. I've been to multiple places. I had a luxurious life. Your wife ain't have a part to do with that? She did. Because she was belligerent and crazy, juggernaut style out here. She would try to take over, and she wouldn't let you be you. So you would enjoy life with her and enjoy it more abundantly. But you was your own self, your worst enemy. You caused this self-destruction. So all that blaming her, come on, man. Come on. Come on. I only looked at it when I was with the kids. I like teen adult material. That shows your mindset right there. That shows your mindset right there. You was driving. He said this. He was driving. And he did it to pass time. And he would hold the phone while he was driving and looking at it. I'm done. Lock this motherfucker up forever. In fact, show him the flowers. Because jail and prison don't fix perversion and horniness. What's in him is in him. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Let Shantari Weems out of that damn jail, y'all. They bullshitting. I'm out.